Okay, so banana peeler went to a rummage sale this weekend and picked up a PlayStation 2 Slim and about 40 PlayStation 2 games for $5. And I had been at the same rummage sale and I passed by some stuff, and we went back at the end of the day. We picked up an Xbox and about 40-50 Xbox games and some movies and some Wii games. And so I think we paid $45 for that. So $5 for one and $45 for another lot. Today on The Crazy Picker Life with Wheeler, Dealer, and Banana Peeler. Welcome, fellow pickers and would-be adventurers. Dealer here again. Crazy Picker Life, Monday morning edition, late August. Well, so I went to this rummage sale, and I had already been to another large rummage sale that morning and bought some really good items, which I'll show you here in a minute. And so I really wasn't wanting to get into the onesie-twosie game thing. However, I knew Banana Peeler would go, and he negotiated a good price on this. Strangely enough, we picked up 3 2012 sports games out of there. I believe a Madden and FIFA or whatever, soccer, and some other one. And when you go through and look these games up like Banana Peeler did, he found out that for some reason the 2012 last hurrah for sports games, I guess, EA sports games on PlayStation, they go for a little bit. So they go in the $20 to $30 range from what I can tell. And so I did list those on Amazon, used. The rest of it we're just going to lot up. I don't know if I'm going to lot it up and just sell the games in one lot and the PlayStation in another, probably, but they should go pretty well in a lot. We'll make I don't know, the whole tote full, maybe 40-50 bucks. Same with the Xbox, I don't know, 30-40 bucks. Who knows? There wasn't much in the Xbox lot. There was one game that is restricted, I guess, to sell on Amazon that I'll probably take a picture or have Banana Peeler list on eBay for 10, 12 bucks or 15 free shipping or whatever it is. Wii games, we sold the Mario Kart this morning for 18 bucks used, and then there were some other Wii games in there. We buy and sell games. I typically like to get the old vintage Atari or whatever the other vintage, just older stuff. I like the old stuff. I'm trying to think. Oh, ColecoVision, VIC-20, Commodore 64. I like that stuff because I grew up with it, and some of it's really valuable and it's kind of fun. The newer stuff, we'll buy it for the right price, sell it out pretty quickly in lots. What I used to do when we used to buy more of it is I would get the PlayStation 2s and I'd wait till I have like 5 of them, and then I would sell them to a wholesaler that would pay reasonably good money. It was nothing more than an email and an invoice, and boom, I would send those out. I don't get enough of these in anymore. I don't go out of my way. Okay, let me show you a couple other quick things before the day gets away. So I went to a rummage sale earlier in that morning. I got up especially early, and I got these two. This one, the box is a little chewed up, but it's still new and sealed in there. I got these two HP LaserJet 37Xs. You can look those up. They're both new. Listed one for $200 plus a little shipping, and the other one for $190 plus a little shipping. We'll see how long they're around, but they're definitely going to sell for a bunch. These toners sell from $150 to $250 each. And then on a hunch, I don't know if I can see this. This was an immense, huge large spread out church sale. When I got there 15-20 minutes before it was supposed to open, there were already 30-40 people there milling around. And so it's one of these deals where you just have to look quickly and grab a few things, see if you can grab some things. This was sitting out in the sports stuff section, not the book area that they had laid out. Championship Waterfowl Patterns Volume 1. So this is from the 80s, and it has duck carving decoy patterns in it. And I looked at this and I said, huh, that's going to be pretty good. So I listed that for $100 plus shipping, and they sell between 60 and a little more than that. There's 4 volumes. Somebody has all 4 volumes new, listed for $1,000. So I don't know if I'll get 100, but that's a good deal. And then you probably can't get a great look at this, but I listed some more HP inks in a lot. I think I listed those for $20. So I got these and the waterfowl and the inks for $20 because it was a name your own price, negotiate your own price. I probably could have got them for 10, but after I looked up the inks, I was like, all right, I'll make it at least reasonable. I said, how about $20? They said, great, thanks for clearing the table for us. I hope you can find something to do with those inks, those laser jet toners. I'm like, yeah, I'll find something to do with them. I don't know what, but so that's pretty good. That's that's a good morning, good half hour spent. And then I went to the video game place, and it was early in the day. I didn't feel like making an offer. She had a sign on the games, so much each. And even though a few of them would have been a reasonable deal where I could have doubled $5 or tripled $5, I just wasn't interested. And then, of course, Banana Peeler came home with the $5 bucket. And then I thought, well, it's probably worth going back at the end of the day and seeing if we can get a good deal on the rest of them. And we did. It wasn't the $5 deal, but it's still, when it's all said and done with the games, Banana Peeler got some lookup experience. He's going to do a little listing on those. We spent $50. If we don't make 100 or 150, I would be pretty surprised. A little work involved, but that's how it works. Okay, lots of orders. One thing that happens when we're packing orders, especially on Mondays, but even other days, currently Banana Peeler finds and packs most of our camera stuff, and then I come back and pack some of the expensive ones or oddball sized ones or large ones, and then I pack some things that come from the other channels, some general items. It can be a log jam down here, and so I have to time everything around getting started in the morning and school and running and try to get all done by lunchtime and out the door to USPS. So we are running into a little bit of a time crunch as usual. I've got 7 or 8 other orders that are not this stuff, maybe more than that, including one heavy-duty beer sign that finally sold for reasonably good money. Let me give you the quick rundown of what we have here. ProMaster lens, whopping $18. Here's a moldy lens described as such, a Fujica Fuji, $45. Filter for $13. Little tripod for $13. Adaptol, lens mount adapter, $13. Rolleiflex, gotta like that. There's a filter in there, $90. Kind of a strap for a rangefinder of sorts, $13. Another lens hood, good, $10. Nikon shutter release, $28. Lens, $44. Another ProMaster lens. Apparently you can list used ProMaster stuff, you just can't list the new stuff. They get all over you. Pentax adapter, $12. Some kind of a bottom plate for a Nikon F2, $28. Exacta camera, $85 plus some shipping going overseas. Minolta Maxim, back when we used to list these, we don't list them separately much anymore. $13 free shipping. That's a bear because it's so heavy. We are able to usually get those into a bubble mailer, but still shipping's $7 plus a little change, so there's not much to be made. Too much risk because you ship it out, and then if the person can't figure it out, doesn't like it, breaks it, drops it, hates it, then what do? You lose. So we don't ship those. You know, SLRs, pretty much $20 is the bottom that will sell an individual one, and that would be $20 free shipping, and that's stretching it. Wrist strap for a Rolly, $17.67 plus shipping. Omega B negative carrier for an enlarger. It's like $13. Nova Flex clamp, some kind of an adapter, $13. Another lens hood for Nikon, $15. Hasselblad rare battery door cover, kind of like that, $119.99. Another Hasselblad sports finder in the box, $20. Rolly lens cap. Now it's got the two pieces there. It covers both barrel of double barrel lens, whatever you want to call that. $28, 14 shipping. Lens cap, $5.50 free shipping. Ooh, talk about that in a minute. Eye cup, $24. Film back, $26, going overseas. So upside down. So we've got some items that are listed under $10. A lot of those are from a year back or more, and I ask myself, what should I do with these items? And what I've decided to do, I used to leave them, but then now we're running out of room on inventory, and they trickle out of here. So I can trim the bottom of them. There's a certain point where you're basically shipping them for free by the time you take fees out and shipping out, and who wants to do that? I would rather throw it out to a point. I mean, if I, you know, there's always going to be some camera items that just roll down the hill and they just never get picked up for whatever reason. So lately, rather than reducing only the items that are $20 or more, I've started reducing all the items every 30 days. And we're starting to see a lot of the $20 and $20 and under items roll out of here. And that's good. I mean, who doesn't want a $5 bill here, $10 bill there, $15 there? I just want them to go, and if we can make a little money on them, great. So I'm going to continue to do that. Pretty soon, though, I'm going to have to trim the bottom. There's 1,000 plus items that are $20 and under. Maybe there's 2,000 items like that. And you know, when you sell items for $15, $20 and they're just first class, that's a good item. That's not a big deal. But when you get $5.50 for a lens cap and you pay $2.70 to ship it in a 20-cent envelope, plus an invoice, plus a label, plus fees, you might get a cup of coffee at a diner for that. I don't know, like a free refill. Okay, so here are those PlayStation 2 games I mentioned. I'm sure some of you out there that are game buying and selling enthusiasts know about these. About the only thing I can think is that they were made towards the end of PlayStation 2, and maybe they didn't make very many of them, or people want to complete their collections, or maybe they're just reasonably good playing games. But anyway, they seem to go pretty good for sports games, and I'm surprised by that. Okay, back from the run, and a couple more good orders came in. I guess I should have waited until I had those out. The camera orders, we sold a $300 lens and another $20 item. You know, can't show everything, right? Maybe I will later. I don't even know if I'm going to get to packing it today. I'm back from my run and running out of time. You know, some people probably don't know this, but if you work at home and your spouse works, you're at home with the kids, if you got kids, or if they're homeschooled, or if it's summer or whatever. So my day is always exciting, like when somebody accidentally drops a glass in the sink and breaks glass all over the kitchen and the sink. Guess who gets involved? Every day there's some fun. Okay, enough complaining. So here's what else we sold over the weekend. Another one of these QB5L tripod plates, 12 bucks plus some shipping. This is some sort of a soft cover for cameras, 12 bucks plus shipping. This is a lot of bits and pieces, mostly of film tanks. It's good stuff in there. This is a good price for this. $40 plus shipping. Oh, quantum accessory. I think this went around 30 days a couple times. It's down to $5.59 plus shipping. Sold my Dalmatian Budweiser light, $240 some plus shipping. And this to me is an indicator that holiday buying is starting to come around. People are starting to look for unique items. Some people are trying to get ahead of the curve. That's a fair price for that item. Some sort of a do-jigger thing that was stuck in a box. Duquesne Model 30 blah 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 machine transformer, 15 bucks plus 10 shipping. Nice Indian style belt buckle, 17 plus shipping. Lot of 4 tractor buckles, 25 plus shipping. And surprisingly, an old Seagram's VO buckle, $27.93 plus shipping overseas. As I mentioned, I've got 2 other orders so far waiting. All in all, busy. I'm gonna be right to the wire getting this done. Okay, 37 here. 37 there. That's a good day's work. We got caught up, got all the items going to the post office done. Still got one I'm working on for UPS, that sign. Woo! Down to the wire. So I don't know, you know. I feel like we're getting it done. I have big goals this week. I'd like to clear out all that stuff that I removed from the back room this week. I'm gonna have to regroup and get a second wind, and probably regroup again and get a third wind to get that going. So there you go. I got a big bunch of bubble wrap in. Whee! And get my light here. We had, let's see, well, we got some boxes in too. Needed more small boxes. We went through, can tell how fast we're selling stuff compared to normal. We went through all our free eBay boxes already, and we won't be able to get any more until I think after the 1st of October. So that's pretty quick for us going through all those. We usually get enough and it gets us, I don't know, within a couple of weeks, but bing bang bam, we use those up. So I had Kate take pictures of these, and we had some confusing lingo between us. She thought I wanted them listed as a stack of individuals, and I wanted them listed all in one lot. So I had to have her redo some pictures of these and get these ready for me to list. Film holders, we'll give it another shot here. Okay, so my scale is up there. I stepped on the scale the other day. Wow, better keep running. So my goal this week is fairly ambitious. It is to get rid of this stuff one way or another, preferably list it, but if it can't be listed, it can't be listed. There's a little bit over there and a little bit over there, and I added these game systems. How come it's so dark down here? Just me or what? I don't know. So, fairly ambitious. What I'm going to do for the rest of the night here, besides list these later, is I'm going to go through and try to extract everything I can that's listable individually here, and probably get 10 items out for Kate to picture. And then I'm going to throw a bunch of stuff away. And then I should also be left with maybe 4 to 6 potential big lots of things like lens caps. And I think there's a lot of battery chargers. And I think there's a potential lot of filters. And each one of those, I don't want to list them until I've went down and sorted through everything. Because once I list them, if I haven't sorted, I have to start another box, which is inevitable. I mean, it's always what we have to do, but I would rather wait until the next big load arrives here to do that sort and do it all then. I don't want to have 6 boxes lying around with just a few items in it. So I don't know if that makes sense, but I need to get this stuff gone. Whew. I feel like I'm what do you call it, over revved. What do you call that? Over red line. I feel like I'm over the red line today a little bit, and I think I know why. I'm working too hard. Anyway, I'm going to end this video, and I'm going to start going mad dog on sorting through these and try to get 10 good items up here, and try to throw out 2 or 3 small boxes of stuff. That always makes me feel good. And then I'm going to be closer to getting this project done this week. So thanks for watching. I see a few of you out there are doing some whiteboard things and some momentum things. I'm taking a little time and tiptoeing around to some of you who watch my videos. Sometimes I comment, sometimes I don't, but interesting to see how it filters out there and what some of you are doing. So that's interesting. Other than that, see you Tuesday. Pick well, list often. Dealer out.
Hey, Wheeler.
Dealer Production.